Hello, my name is Emma Crane, and this is the third impromptu speech. A new mandate states that all citizens must give up their cell phones for 2 completely disconnected days per week to improve societal mental health. This is the best thing that we could be doing for collective mental well-being. Now that almost all cell phones are smartphones, they take up so much of our time and attention. We are paying more attention to our phones than the things that are happening around us and the people we could be connecting with. We're keeping ourselves out of the loop in the real world, and it's making our interpersonal bonds and communicational skills suffer and wither away. We've become so heavily reliant on these phones that we're at the point where we're losing our fundamental skills like reading, writing, critical thinking, and even basic processing because of the assistance and convenience provided by these smartphones and now AI being integrated into every platform available on the phones. Humans lived for thousands of years without the need or access to these devices, so it's a few days in comparison. All of these facts remain true, but they do not negate the reality that these smartphones and with them, social media and the internet allow us to be more in touch and closer than ever before. They serve as around-the-clock personal assistants. We're able to contact loved ones from anywhere at any time. We're always getting news, current events, and important information, and we can meet people from across the globe without having to move a muscle. We have the unique ability to connect with niche interest groups and to access safe spaces we may not be able to get to in our physical location. We have the opportunity to build bonds like no other time in human history. Apps and smart assistants are integrated into every facet possible to both aid in learning and provide convenience for the minutia that takes up too much of our time, which leaves us more time for human things like connecting and communicating with one another. The accessibility and integration of these devices into our day-to-day lives is something this mandate cannot overlook. But an agreement could be made for a mandate that satisfied the intentions of the original without completely removing our access to these tools for extended periods of time. Citizens could either opt to have 2 days per week with no phone access for 8 hours, and work and sleep hours couldn't be included, so it would have to be 8 free waking hours that would be given up 2 days a week, or only have access to certain cell phone features for 3 hours or less 5 days a week. Outside those 3 hours, access like telephone features, maps, images, camera, search engines would all still be available, but things like social media, media streaming, gaming, and non-necessary applications would be removed. Providing 2 different options for the mandate that both produce obligatory detachment time allows for individual flexibility without completely isolating or sacrificing things our phones do that are integral to our ways of life currently, and provide a break to avoid jeopardizing or putting extra strain on societal mental health. Thank you.